Hi, and welcome back. I thought what we would do this time is personalize our Hello World example that we've just completed. And by that I mean we're going to allow the user to enter their name. And then we're going to come back and say, hello world, welcome, hello John, or something like that, or Jim, or whatever, welcome to the course. So in order to do that, we're going to have to be able to bring in some data. And to do that, we have to reserve some space. And we're going to reserve a character array. And the array's name will be txt_in, and it'll be 50 elements in size. Plenty of space to hold someone's name. Now, when you think about an array, what is an array? An array is nothing more than a series of memory locations of all of the same size. And the size may vary depending upon the type of array that you're using. Character array, one byte per cell location. So we're going to reserve 50 bytes here. Now, the interesting thing to note is in that it is an array, the first cell is identified as txt_in sub 0. In other words, it has a subscript 0, not the subscript 1. Sometimes that's confusing. Well, let's take a look at our code before we attempt to run it. Printf we've seen before. Printf, please enter your name, and then we'll scan and we'll bring in, using the address of our character array here, we will bring in the person's name. Once we have the person's name in, we then can printf again and say printf hello, and then provide a placeholder here in this literal for the person's name, and the person's name comes in through text in. And then lay the next line out, and the next line will simply be welcome to the course. So it should read something like, hello Jim, welcome to the course. Now, I've just put a couple of other things in here just for some clarification purposes, and it's a way of looking at the elements in the array. The first element in the array ought to be at location 0, so txt_in sub 0. I'll print out the first character, and then I'll print out not the second character, which would be 1, but the third character, which would be 2. So, and then we'll go ahead and halt the operation, waiting for the person to hit the enter key, essentially to end the application. Now you'll note here that I have getChar followed by getChar, not one getChar. And the reason for that is, what you should do is you should just clear this off and try it and see if it works for you. Chances are it might not. And the reason being is getChar brings in a character and continues on immediately. And you may find that once you hit that character, the whole screen goes away. So that's just kind of like a little bit of a pausing operation. I've never seen a case where you had to put in 3 getChars, but I certainly have seen cases where you have to use 2 getChars in order to cause the machine to actually pause at that point. So again, if I were you, I would test that. Put in 1, see if it works. If it doesn't, put in 2 getChars. Well, let's go ahead and hit the green arrow and run this and see what we get. Okay, here's our application up and running. Please enter your name, and I'll put in Bill. Hit the enter key, and it responds and says, hello Bill, welcome to the course. The first character in Bill is B, which is true. There it is, followed by the second character, or this is in position 0, position 1 is not used here, and then position 2, the L. So you can see that certainly this works. Well, this is not a hard application, so I would suggest that you give it a try. And what's new here, I don't think very much, but an important thing is being able to bring in some type of textual data other than simply one character. So that's how it's done. Give it a try, make sure it works for you, and in the next lesson we'll get into a little bit of mathematics. Bye-bye.